Hey guys, it's Stu. This is my monthly video update. I know I did one 3 weeks ago, which was my first. But from now on, what I'm going to do at the end of each month, roughly around about this time, I'm going to do a monthly update on what my builds are, how they're going, what acquisitions I've got, and any sort of general ruffle really, and maybe a few shout outs here and there. I haven't got any shout outs this month, guys, so I do apologise. I am keeping up with your videos as much as I can, but there you go, that's what I'll do. I've got to say a big thank you to everyone who's given me the advice and support on my recent Mike Cohen tribute build. Thanks for all your advice, guys, including Mike, yourself, that's Devon as well, and James, who are actually hosting the build, and all your very positive feedback and comments. I'm really pleased, and I can't believe it, but since I did my last video on the subscribers I've got, it's actually jumped up to 67 now. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate that. But anyway, let's move on. I'm going to get on and just show you my latest acquisitions I've had over the last month and recently in the last few days. Okay. As you all know, I did a recent video on my latest group build I'm going to join in, which is Russell Gosling's and Michael of Hamilcar Barkus. Get out of your comfort groups, get out of your comfort zone group build. And my entry, as you all know, is this little beauty, which is the McLaren MP4, which, if anybody knows, was Ayrton Senna's first World Championship winning car. It was also the last of the turbo era, before they brought in aspirated engines in '89 and banned them. And as you well know, I actually shared a video on Google Plus and my Facebook page called Remember Senna, whereby you hear Ayrton himself talking about his out of body experience that he felt when he was actually achieving the lap. And by the way, it's the fastest ever recorded lap in the history of Formula One, and it's still not broken to this day, I'm glad to say. So yeah, as I say, I've having looked at the model itself, it looks a superb little kit. It's going to be quite a challenge because it's something I haven't really sort of built in this sort of genre before, but having looked at what this car looks like, which is very sleek and fast, I'm really looking forward to the build. So there you go. Right, my next acquisition, as you all know, and I got this at the beginning of the month, is the Wittman Tiger. Or as Mike pointed out, this is not really the Wittman Tiger. This was his company commander's Tiger. It was just used for propaganda, where they basically painted all the actual kill rings around his commander's tank because his tank was not available that day. His tank was S21, not S04. So Dragon, get your facts right, okay, before you issue the kit. But having looked at it, I would have been in full agreement with Mike Cohen and say that it is one of the best Tigers that is out there at the moment. And some of the modifications are a lot better, including the FIFA filter system. I got a bit tongue-tied then. It's going to make life a little bit easier. And yes, Mike, I am actually following all your videos and taking clear notes so that when it comes to mine I know what to do. So thanks for your help on that, bud, and I want to thank you for all your help and assistance on my Tiger build so far, which you'll see in a minute. So yeah, that is going to be a beauty as I'm going to get around to building it, and if I can, I am going to redepict this diorama, but with the correct pennant number, S21, had it been available that day. Alright, so that's that. And then obviously I got another Tiger today. It's courtesy of Tim Ivett, so thanks Tim for getting that through so promptly for me, mate. I really appreciate that. And again, I've had a look through it. It does look a super kit. The attention to detail on it is awesome, and the effect of the Zimmerit is looking good. I'm going to actually build this to represent Otto Karis's Tiger as a tribute to him, because unfortunately he passed away around about a couple of months ago. So he's up in that big battlefield in the sky now. But yeah, I'm about to read his book, as you saw. If I bring one over, which is, if anybody doesn't know, and I was recommended this by Paul Breton and ISM as well as Mike, Tigers in the Mud, and it's actually in his own words about his experiences through the war. So if you want to get hold of a good book, I suggest you get this, okay? So that's that. And also I did actually get some books on Michael Wittman himself, if I can just get it, which are these two. So I'm going to really look forward to reading those two. This is about his full war record. He was one of the highest scoring tank aces of the war, and was well known for his combat in the Battle of Normandy at Villers-Bocage, when he took out, I think it was about 5 Cromwell tanks. So, and that was just with one, well, in the space of, I think it was about 15 minutes. So yeah, pretty impressive. But he didn't survive the war, sadly, because around about the 9th of August he was ambushed by I think it was about 6 Shermans and a Firefly, and the tank was blown up practically, and killing him and the crew inside it instantly. So yes, there you go. What else was there? Oh yes, still on the theme of tigers, I got this book. According to Mike, it's an awesome book, and he basically used it over the summer. So yeah, I've had a quick flick through it. Got it at a very good rate of £6.99 on, I think, Amazon. So it's going to come in very handy. Okay, it is a super book. Superb photographs, all the techniques that you can use, as you can see there, and also, where are we? Various tigers of the period, including, if I can find it, where is it? Oh yeah, you've got your weathering techniques, as you can see there. Okay, and the Cursed Tiger, done in the markings of, believe it or not, 1331, which was Wittman's Tiger. So yeah, and it's actually of the same company and unit that I'm doing my current build on as well. So yeah, it looks as though it's going to be a very good book and going to come in extremely handy. What else is there? Oh, this little airbrush. It's the Weeder WD-180. It's the one I actually was after, and Michael Hamil Kabarkas did his recent review, and that really did it for me. I've used it actually to do the weathering on the Tiger, and yeah, superb little airbrush, easy to handle, easy to maintain, and she ran like a dream last night when I was doing the weathering on the Tiger. Last but not least, something I'm going to be using for all my final reveals is this little turntable. Okay, I got this for the pricey sum of $16.99 from the guys out, where is it now? Hang on. Where did I put it? Oh, where are we? Ah, here we go. The Admiral's Locker Limited. So guys, thank you very much for getting that through so quickly for me. It's working now, because I thought it was faulty, but no, it's running like a dream. It was just where the thread on the screw had gone. I did manage to get it open to get the battery compartment on it, and it's working perfectly now. Okay, so again guys, thank you so much for getting that through so quickly for me. So that's all my acquisitions, and finally, here she is. This is how the Tiger's going. I've virtually done all the dusting effects on her now, as you can see here. And basically I'm getting near the end of the build now. All I've got to do is just basically put a little bit of pastels over the black tar effect on the filters, get the running gear matte coated, as well as the tracks, as well as the main kit itself. Then do a little bit of work on the figure, get it matte coated, put everything together, and she'll be done. Hopefully I'm looking at around about midweek to the end of the next week to get her finished. Just put her safely down there, guys. And that will be my first Tiger build. And I want to thank everybody for their help and advice on this, including Devon, James and Mike, as well as Paul and the guys. I really am very pleased at the way she's turned out, and I'm going to do another Tiger soon, and I now know what to expect. It has been a long, quite challenging build, but I've loved every minute of it, and I've learned a lot about the Tiger itself. So there you go. Anyway, I think that's it for now, guys. So I'll do another monthly update again around about the same time next month. So until then, get kit crazy, happy modelling, and I'll see you soon.